Hey, Roundtable listeners, we're looking to get some sponsors for the show, so if you want to help us out, go to surveymonkey.com/s/Holdenators. That's surveymonkey.com/s/Holdenators. And you can help us out by just giving us some of your information, and we can take to some potential sponsors. Now, on with the Roundtable.
The Roundtable.
Gentlemen,
Aye.
let's broaden our minds.
Lay on, gentlemen, and let them know what's what. Fire at will.
It's time for action, gentlemen.
Gentlemen of the Roundtable.
What's the topic of discussion?
Civility, gentlemen. Always civility.
You, I think.
Nightmare.
Is it you? No,
I
it's
don't
Jackie.
think so. I just did it, Jackie.
Oh, no, it was
Jeez.
me. I did it last time.
It's Marcus then.
Then it's Marcus.
Okay.
Kevin, you should do a prayer. You're the most blessed person here. Well, then pray to him. You've never done it, Kevin. Do a prayer for the people.
Don't make him do it.
I'm
He
not
doesn't wanna
making him. I'm
fucking do it.
suggesting.
You are strongly suggesting, you are pressuring him into it.
Yeah, that's not making.
Kevin, if you do it, I'll give you this Ric Flair Nature Boy 3-disc DVD set.
Awesome DVD set. He,
All right.
he pins a bunch of people. He also puts them in the figure 4. He turned out to actually be addicted.
He's the
to
most
drugs.
decorated champion in the history of sports entertainment. For over 30 years, Ric Flair has been the man. Nature Boy Ric Flair. His kids went to my high school. His daughter has big tits, and his son died of a heroin overdose.
Yep, that's right, Holden. Very
Amen.
sensitive. Amen. Okay, well, that's the prayer.
Hey.
He has, you come from a lot of money, Holden.
Yeah, that's right. And I'm
Yep.
struggling, man.
Yep.
I don't understand why I'd live my life like this. I should have gone to school for fucking engineering or some shit. So I'd be living in a big ass house right now with my big wife's big fake tits.
Right.
And instead, I live in a studio apartment in Astoria, Queens. Holdenators, ho! Welcome back, fan club boys. You're my fan boys.
All right, very good. So don't get a degree in theater. It's literally useless. Okay, Jackie, you're here.
I'm here.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. I'm doing it, man. I'm renaming Sunday to No Fun Day.
Cool, Jackie.
Yeah. And the
Thank you.
the justice system in this country is fucked.
We want to talk about that on this?
She just watched
Citizen 4?
no, the West Memphis 3 documentary for
You
the
just
first time.
watched that?
Well, I watched the first part of it. They just came out with the last one. I was like, I've never done this. So for two and a half hours, I watched the first part of it. But that was after finishing Jinx this morning.
Jinx
so
is
it's all. I'm just
Jinx.
I've just been yelling at the
control.
TV about the fucking judicial system.
Oh my God, man.
That's good. Robert Durst, The Jinx, check it out. It's on HBO
Why
Go.
is it called the Jinx?
Because he calls himself the Jinx. That's why he didn't want to have kids. Because he's the Jinx.
He's the Jinx, man.
He's the Durst Jinx.
They should have called it. He should have called himself Eye Twitch. That guy twitches his eye more than any other dude I've ever seen.
Robert Durst would be the worst poker player of all time, which is bizarre that he was able
Or
to get
the
off
best.
of multiple murder charges.
No, he would just pay off all the other guys playing so that he would win.
You know
he wouldn't
what?
have to worry
You
about
don't
it.
pay
That's
people off
actually a
in
great
poker. That's how
sketch
you
idea.
lose, Jackie.
That's
if
all
he
he
loses,
does.
If he pays money to win poker, he lost poker.
Isn't it crazy? I feel like the
You can't-
phrase skyscraper moguls. Isn't that insane? Yeah. They are skyscraper moguls. They are billionaires beyond billionaires.
Some people run Krispy Kremes.
Man, that's insane.
Yeah, they're very rich.
Skyscraper moguls. They got the Freedom Tower, those fuckers.
Think about it, dude. But he's innocent, so
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the Freedom Tower.
Yeah,
He went free.
Freedom Tower.
he is.
Can't bring him down, terrorists.
Dude, I love the Jinx. I'm on episode 4, and this is when the
dude.
Dallas attorneys.
Right, well, I haven't seen it
You
yet.
haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it yet.
We don't know
Yeah.
what happened, though.
You gotta get to the end of it.
I've
dude.
heard that
I
he
gotta
has
get to
killed people.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Oh,
God.
haven't
he
watched it,
decapitated
though.
people.
Dude, you got to get to the it's all about the last 5 minutes.
I watched it this morning and I was just like, ah, this is the best show I've ever seen.
It will not let you down.
All
my
right,
friend.
all right.
That's all I'm gonna say right now.
That's
I
great.
think I need to rebrand.
You think that
I
now?
think I may need to rebrand in order to become quote unquote sellable. Now, this is a thing I've been researching, okay?
Yeah.
'Cause I realize that Hollywood is a real thing,
Yeah.
right? Deals are made, people are made, and people are broken. And I don't think there's a room for this guy over there.
Really?
We're talking plastic surgery. We're talking maybe getting more into sports. being able to talk about sports
You
more
want to
often.
change your entire past.
I think so. Well, actually, I
You
come
are-
from a sellable past. Lovely rich kid in a beautiful Charlotte, North Carolina.
No one gives
That's
a fuck
not
about that
sellable.
past.
No, you need to make up.
rich.
You need to make up drama.
Given everything he's ever needed
That's why
from
I'm
the
always-
beginning.
Right.
Like, if I need a computer, I'm just like, Mom, please, and she sends me the money.
I remember that when
All
she
I
did
have
that.
to, once I go to the dentist, she's buying me a new computer.
But that's
Great.
not compelling. No
I
one
know.
feels bad for you.
Well, they feel bad for
Susan
the mother.
Boyle. Yeah, they do. But
You know
she's
what?
not.
I think I need to write her story
You do.
and sell her to Hollywood. I think I need to sell my own mother to Hollywood. Who do
Well,
I
her-
call? Who takes mothers?
We'll figure that out later.
Okay, some studio exec
Oh,
fucking
absolutely.
buys moms.
No one feels worse for anybody on earth more than your mother. Like, people are devastated that she had to live through you, with you, and had to carry you inside of her.
Well, especially because she didn't get a C-section. She had to birth me in my big fat cock. It hurt like hell flopping out of her.
Yeah, you had a big dick and
Oh, my
or-
Lord, it was huge. They were
Really?
like, oh, we've gotten the baby. No, wait a second. That's just his dick. And then they had to pull the baby out after.
Well, but you're the baby.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's how big my dick was. It was
Kind
as
of a
big as
cord.
me, essentially, when I was a baby.
Yeah, it was
Kind of easy
probably
for the
umbilical.
doctor, I guess. If everybody had a bigger penis coming out, then you could just kind of pull that, and then that baby
Yank
comes
stick.
with it. And
That's the thing. Well, but
Yeah.
it was all squiggly. It wasn't hard. So it was slippery. Covered in blood from her uterus.
right. Poor woman.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
that poor woman. So I need to rebrand. All my naders out there, if you have
Jackie.
rebranding ideas, we'll talk about this. We'll walk about this.
Can you imagine having holding a child inside of you that would end up looking like Holden?
Oh my God, I'd cut it out. I'm gonna cut it out no matter what. But
Yeah,
let's
C-section
be
all the
real
way,
here.
right?
Yeah, no. Oh no, I meant like with a scissor. I'm gonna take it out once I find out it's in there. Don't worry.
Right.
Yeah,
You got to
we'll squeeze her out.
Yeah, that's very
Are
nice.
you
Especially
gonna
if
do
it's a girl.
Are you gonna do a tub birth?
Oh God.
Are you gonna sit in a big tub?
I watched a whole documentary on births like that. It's
So gross.
You sat
any
down
woman
on like a
Yes.
Friday night.
Yes, I watched it by myself,
Oh,
and
my God.
it was all about like natural birthing and different like alternate ways
tub.
to birth, and they're all like a lot of them too is like all about gravity. So it was just like there was half an hour of women naked in door jams with their arms up on the sides, just like they have like pillows underneath them in case the baby just falls out, and it's just like man, rough.
Please
women
tell
are
me-
strong.
Please tell me you were like delirious with a fever.
No.
It's disgusting, man. That's how sharks have babies and dolphins have babies. You're not supposed to have a baby in a tub. Tubs are for babies.
Yeah, but they're in water, so it's an easy transition for them.
Yeah, but who gives a shit? The baby's gonna be totally fine. Like,
Also, basically, it helps women too because they're in warm water, so it doesn't hurt as bad.
And it lowers the chances of severe vaginal tearing.
Ugh, vaginal tearing. Oh, vaginal tearing.
Would it be helpful to give birth on the moon?
that would be no gravity,
Right?
Yeah, you birth it through your mouth.
Oh, but imagine all the blood and the spray that gets everywhere, just coagulating.
So much harder. There's no.
How come they haven't ever sent a pregnant woman out there to see what happens?
We gotta make the first moon, baby. Let's get a Kickstarter going. If
Oh,
you're
man,
pregnant
I'll
right
do
now,
it.
we'll send you to the moon.
I'll do it. I want to have a moon baby.
Dude, then you get to become the ruler of the world because you're Moon Man. You're Moon Baby. Dude, that would be dope.
Buy these Nikes. Take it from me. I'm the moon baby.
I was born on the moon.
I think really you could just pretty much sell anything, getting back to
Whatever.
sellable. Yeah.
I mean, you can't deny the fact that the dude was born on the moon and he's better than you.
Yeah, he'd at least be an incredible dancer.
He would have to be.
Moon
He was
baby.
dancing from the moment he was born.
He couldn't help it. Oh, I love it. Moon baby. Let's have a baby on that moon. Then we put the flag up there. We need to one-up it. American beautiful mixed baby.
Mixed?
We need a Puerto Rican, black, white, maybe Irish.
Okay.
We'll go Irish baby, put him to the moon, and then...
No. We
That means I can't have the
that on
baby.
moon,
What do you
man.
mean? Well, yeah, you're the white part. We'll have
Yeah,
to
but
get
I'm
you-
not Irish. Or you need to have a bunch of nationalities bang me and hope one of it sticks.
I don't know. You're, Polish and Italian.
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll do it the way they do shooting, shooting squads. Only one person has the bullet in the gun. Other than that, it's just fake. So we'll have a bunch of dudes have sex with you, and whoever the baby ends up being, they won't even know. I mean, they'll notice when the baby comes out. But what I'm saying is, Moon
What
Baby
color
doesn't
is
have a
this
dad.
baby?
Man, Moo Baby's all colors.
The color of the baby. I don't know. Does it change the color of the baby if it's born on the moon?
Man, that would be awesome. I want a color changing
Has
baby.
there ever been a non-white person on the moon?
No, absolutely not. Only white people on the moon.
Oh,
Well,
really?
then there's a
We
racial
gotta
slur.
keep it that way.
And we gotta gentrify the moon.
Niggas don't want to be on the moon.
There's a racial slur about moons. The
Moon cricket.
Moon
Yes.
cricket. That's a
Yeah.
fun one.
But they've never been on the moon.
I'd love to see like a really rowdy Asian or Hindu family get lost on the moon. You know, bunch of little screaming little kids. And have you ever seen them like get lost in like Coney Island and whatnot? Or
Yeah, I was in a cabin next to a bunch of them, and they just kept playing "Livin' La Vida Loca" and the Faith Hill song "Breathe" over and over
Who was this
again.
that you were next to?
It was a big Hindu family
Yeah.
that were in this like cabin next to a bunch of us that were partying all weekend.
Right.
And I think they only had 2 songs to play because they just blasted it at all hours
Living
of
La
the
Vida
day.
Loca and then Breathe. Those are two very
Yeah.
different spectrums of emotion there.
Yeah, they really are. Yeah, I found a little bit about moon cricket here. It's possibly derived from the MC used in rapper names.
What does that mean?
No way.
They said it's
older
possible.
than
MC
that.
Hammer?
Older than that.
It's way
It has
older
to be.
than that.
Also, possibly a reference to the monaural aspect of the African race in the United States. A black person, cricket in a sea of white. The moon.
I don't
That's
get
probably
this one.
don't
That's,
understand.
I think
Yeah.
that might be more.
And it's also
an
something that
MC.
Native Americans call white people.
Oh, so it's a white.
Also,
that
yeah.
makes sense. We've been to the moon.
Yeah, moon
What?
is in pale, and cricket as in we have big eyes and gangly limbs.
I did not
I
know
thought
that.
the honest explanation for its origins was gonna be some dude thought of it and it's fun to say.
Now that I can get behind.
There's nothing more fun to say than racial slurs. Nothing in the
Yeah.
world.
I mean, yeah.
Moon cricket. How funny is that to say? Nigga is my favorite word.
Yeah, it's adorable.
Huh, here's one I've never heard before. Swamp ninja.
Swamp
Ninja.
Black
Yo,
people.
that's a compliment.
That's amazing.
That's awesome. It's hard to be a ninja. It's even harder to be a swamp ninja.
Yeah. You know how fucking strong your legs gotta be to run through all that mud?
Yeah, the only time you'll say it is my girlfriend got stolen from me by a swamp ninja.
So cool.
That's the only way you can use the, I mean,
Which might happen for you someday,
of
Holden.
course, all of them.
My sister married a swamp ninja, and now we don't talk to her anymore.
I'm going to stay with my wife, even though I constantly walk in on her having sex with a swamp ninja.
Now I'm seeing it's the racism of it. Well, all right, Marcus, let's do our first story. I love this one. It's really sad. It's about an extinction of sorts.
According to OurBabyNamer.com, the name Gary is becoming extinct.
That's fine.
It's a gay name.
Gary?
No,
Most
Gary
gay
was
people
Wrong
are
with
named
being
Gary.
gay, so that's a compliment to Gary.
Of course, it's fine being gay. I'm just saying a lot of parents probably are like, oh, I don't want them to deal with racial or not racial, like sexual prejudice all their lives, so I'm not going to name them Gary.
No
So
Garys.
he'll definitely turn out gay.
Nearly 39,000 babies were named Gary in the 1950s in the United States. By 2013, that number dropped to 442.
In this entire country,
Yeah, only-
300 plus million people, only 442 Garys all last year.
In 2013, yeah.
That's amazingly low.
Yeah. It now ranks 578th in the United States, and the last baby girl to be named Gary was in 1997.
Well,
It's
that's
insane.
not right. Baby girl's name Gary? What the fuck kind of life is that?
I think Gary's a hot name for a gal. I like when women have male names. I would love to meet a Stu. That would be great, you know?
I am really sick though of, I don't know about you guys, but I see on my newsfeed constantly of like people that are trying to one up each other and how unique their baby's name
We
is.
all
It's
have a
disgusting.
friend. We have a friend who recently had a child. Beautiful. Everyone loves it. I think the name is wrong. And I'm not going to say who the friend is, but there is a name that our friends have given to a child that is a person that will have to live with it forever. And I'm going to. What is the etiquette? You can never say that.
anything. You
You can never say
You're
when
saying it right now.
No, I have not named names. And
we all know who you're talking about.
But the audience doesn't know.
I don't know who you're talking
The audience
about.
doesn't know. No,
We have one friend who has had a baby in our entire lives.
well,
That's not true. I have friends from back home though, and all of their babies' names are dumb. It's just like it's the different weird.
But all
like,
your friends are back home do Oxycontin.
No, these are all the talented ones. Like they're all the rich ones.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
rich ones all have like it's like Seamus, but like SHAYMUS for a girl. It's like Shamus.
My favorite was my girlfriend was like, all right, because she was kind of going over baby names that her sister was throwing at her. She was like, so, Holden, what do you think about the name Braylon?
Oh, I want to love it. It's like the ultimate. Love it. It makes me think of Shia LaBeouff's hair. Shia LaBeouff's haircut right
Braylon.
now. Braylon is disgusting.
For a girl too, like
I think that's
not
a boy's name.
I'm gonna go out with Braylon on Thursday night. She's gonna have the biggest pussy.
Braylon.
It's disgusting.
And it's just, I feel like it's just a phenomenon. It's getting worse and worse. It's really.
It's not. Just name your kids traditional names that your aunt. Gary is a fine. Gary is one of the better names that I have heard all day.
I like Gary a lot.
Why not? I mean, it does make you seem like you might or may not have Down syndrome. So Gary's a dog. Isn't it sad?
Yep. Only 235 baby boys were named Gary in the UK in 1996.
This is
And the number has dropped to 28 in 2013.
Are you kidding? This is really insane.
Yeah. And at this point, this article does make a point. What happened in 2013 that made everyone hate the name Gary?
I don't understand it. Gary Ridgway, that's the serial killer, of course, from Seattle.
That was like 2003 when he got caught.
Right.
Though.
So he didn't take the hit. He wasn't the one that ruined the name. What happened in 2013?
I think people just forget about the name.
Yeah, it's been steadily declining since 1950.
I'm a little
It hit
shocked,
its
though,
peak
'cause
in 1950.
To me, that is like a very standard name, like Ben or Kevin or Jackie.
Gary.
I've known a few Garys. I like them. They're perfectly fine people.
Totally normal,
Eat vegetables and shit.
Everyone knows a Gary.
Yeah.
I don't know a Gary.
I don't think I know a Gary.
I don't know a Gary.
Gary Veter.
Oh, yeah.
There's another comic who's a Gary, too.
Yeah, Gary Veter. He's a comedian. That's right.
Yeah, there's plenty of Garys around.
Huh. Well, we should keep this conversation going for another 45 minutes.
Okay, Gary.
And
I'm
then
fine
we'll
with
call
that.
it. Yeah, Gary. I do know one. Oh. Interesting.
All right, okay.
Yeah, if you're on the live chat, let us know.
Are you Gary? Are you a Gary?
Are you a Gary? Do you know a Gary? Chris Codina says he knows a really creepy dude named Gary.
Isn't that something? If everyone could tell a Gary story in the live chat right now, Marcus will read it out loud in Marcus's beautiful voice, and we're all going to get to know a little bit more about our friends Gary.
So you're saying there's no other news stories? Is that what's happening?
we're done.
5 more news stories.
Okay.
There's
okay.
a lot.
Oh,
There's
okay.
plenty of
We're
very
just gonna be here
interesting.
till 10:30.
Yeah. There's
right.
a lot of interesting news stories out there, but I want to hear more about Gary.
Yeah.
I know a Gary Veter. He's a
I got an
comedian.
uncle named Gary. I never felt weird about it.
Uncle Gary.
Good for you, man.
Uncle
You're
Gary's
really
good.
you're really broadening as a human being.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
But Kevin, though, Jackie's not that common of a name.
Jackie's very common.
And it's a man's name.
It's a man's. It's common in the men's world.
No, it's not. It's
Yeah.
much
I
more
feel like I
common.
know
in the
more Jackies that are chicks.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
My grandfather's name was Jackie. That's why I was named Jackie. But he was Jack.
Jackie Robinson is the only male Jackie that I can think of.
No, but in the olden days, the name Jack, you either called them John or you called them Jackie.
Why don't you just call him Jack?
Because they did it.
You called him John if their name was Jack?
Yeah.
I hate
Make any
that.
sense.
I hate the name, the nickname inside the name that's actually just a normal name.
I know it.
Yeah.
Gary's also called Gus's.
What? Gus is Gus and Gary is
also,
Gary.
Yeah,
Oh,
Gary is called Gus.
But Can't
goddamn
Gary be
thing's
short
messed
for
up.
Garrett?
It can be.
I know a Garrett.
I just love making Marcus have more work to do in the editing.
I know a Garrett.
Oh, Jackie Gleason. That's
Gleason.
from listener Eat My Car.
Jackie and the Beanstalk.
Eat My Car also said that they knew a Gary. He got caught jerking off in the high school bathroom.
Oh, all right. There we
And
go.
Typical
Get Drunk,
Gary
Start
move.
Barrel Fires said, the only Gary I know is the dude across the street who's a registered sex offender, and they know because he had to tell everyone when he moved in, apparently also makes bomb-ass chili.
I love that law. I think it's a great law.
Yeah, you gotta but I mean, that's the thing, is that he
pretty
went
brutal.
around, told everyone he was a sex offender, yet won them over with his chili skills.
I don't know if I would eat the chili of a sex offender.
I'd eat it.
Yeah?
Yeah, what has it got?
no.
Like baby clits in it?
I don't know. What is he charged with? Is he an 18-year-old who banged a sophomore? Like, that's different.
But that's the thing, though. If you fuck a bunch of kids or whatever, you gotta work so hard at that chili.
Oh,
He probably
yeah.
makes the best chili you've ever
Has to
seen.
be good.
That's true.
Did you guys all have a teacher that banged a student in your high school?
Yeah,
There was a teacher. Oh my God, what the hell was his last name? I never forget about it. He used to play guitar on the desks. Everybody wanted to bang him.
Typical banging the kids move.
Dude, so funny. And then he got cancer and wrote a song about it, and he wanted us to all cry as he played it.
Did you laugh?
Yeah, I made fun of him until he nearly wept because he sucked.
Did he fuck a student, or was this just some
he
poor
banged,
guy?
he banged a teacher who was really hot. They moved to Australia.
No, good for them.
Did he?
Whatever. Shane Totten. His name was Shane Totten.
Okay,
Is
we're
he
saying
dead
the
from
full
the
No,
cancer?
he's not dead from the cancer. He was very much alive from the cancer, but you wouldn't have known that from the sad song he wrote. And it was.
Oh, he thought he was dying back then, right?
That's when he wrote the lyrics, I guess.
Yeah.
Redheaded.
Oh wait, did he have
stallion.
lymphoma?
He had long hair.
Huh. Well, apparently there's a Shane Totten who is fighting lymphoma. He was diagnosed with Hodgkin lymphoma in October 2012.
He might have cancer again, which would make me feel very, very bad.
Yeah, it's very possible that this man has cancer.
Well,
I did a shout out on Top Hat, but I also want to do one on this show. Thank you, Ashley Marciniak, for posting on my Facebook timeline my picture of when I was super fat in high school.
Oh yeah, have you guys seen this yet?
No.
No.
It's disturbing, disgusting. It's sad. Kevin literally, Marcus's reaction was wow, and then Kevin just said it was.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's Jackie's.
One of them. Oh boy.
Yeah.
I have an oh no, a wow, and oh boy, and then Kevin's just look of
It's
disgust.
just so real. Like you picture in
Yeah.
your head, and it's like cartoonish, right? And then you see it. And the
So
reality
I
is
feel
so
like
much more
it's
disturbing.
It's not as shocking though because you're not standing up, so we can't see how tall and big you are.
Right, so when Shane Taunton got cancer, he didn't understand that I was actually still living a worse life than him. And then he sang in front of the class, and everyone was crying. But I was talking to my friend Jared about what a douche he was.
How hot was the teacher he banged?
Oh, pretty attractive for Wisconsin, so heavy.
Yeah, I had like kind of a similar situation where this guy who was a student at my high school came to speak. He used to be a student at my high school, and he loved to drive cars real fast. And he drove a car really fast, and he killed like a family or something
That'll
like
happen.
that. Right, and then he came and gave this big emotional speech about why you shouldn't do that. And then afterwards, like, I hate the guy because, like, he's a dick. He drove
Right.
his car too fast, and now he's dealing with the consequences. And everyone is now glorifying him because he figured out a way to turn it around on our high school and make everybody think he's this great man.
Oh, yeah.
So I was making jokes about him. Everybody was like, "Hey, man, come on! Like, what the fuck, dude?
No, screw this guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, but also guys that drive really fast are pretty fucking hot.
Pretty smoking sexy."
Always.
that's true.
Well,
We had
it
a
was
dude
a
come-
family too. It was kind of like Sarah Palin. All the names started with a T.
Retards.
It was this legacy family, and they were kind of retarded. It was this legacy family at my private school, and it was Trick, Trip, Trevor, Tracy. Those were all the names.
The
They were, like,
Duggars.
six
At
of
least
them.
the Duggars have like 22 of them, so they had to get creative, and that's kind of fun.
That's right. I love that Duggar family.
Hey Ben, is this him? Was he a science teacher?
Yes, that's Shane Totten.
That's Shane Totten. Oh, he won the Golden
he's
Apple
not
Award.
sexy.
What do you mean? What's the Golden Apple Award?
Yeah, it's the Golden Apple Award. People love him. Yeah.
I know people love him. That's why I had to take him down.
Alex Popoff, 12, said that Totten is his favorite teacher.
Fuck Alex. No.
He said instead of
I am
textbooks,
so livid.
he said instead of textbooks, he does stuff with us. We have labs almost every week.
Cry me a river about how your dad doesn't love you.
Wow.
I don't care what that kid says. He played guitar.
Golden
Girls
Apple
loved him. I
Award.
was fat and depressed.
Wow.
He didn't understand why I was so angry at him, but I definitely had to apologize to him a lot in public.
Vanessa Fiola, 13, said that he was a good teacher because he makes learning fun.
No, he didn't.
my
No, he didn't. He made it obnoxious, and I did not come to be entertained by some pseudo musician who all the girls wanted to have sex with and not me.
He said, for every lesson that I do, I try to tap into as many of those 8 as I can. At some point, I'm going to reach every
You
student.
didn't reach me, Shane. You didn't reach me. You can have your golden apple. You'll never have my mind.
While the students were filling out lab evaluation forms following a Hindenburg experiment in which, he showed them...
it's the Hindenburg Day.
It's fire. It's really cool. It's
Yeah.
really exciting.
He was kind of fun because we got to we dipped the rose in the in the
Yeah,
whatever the.
I mean that's
the
why I
thing
got
the
the Golden
phrase is.
Apple Award.
I'll tell you what, I just learned a very valuable lesson from this man, and that's that every child is a gift.
Yeah.
He said he let the students work in pairs and played Kryptonite by the band Three Doors Down.
Oh,
man.
sucks.
If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman?
Dude, this is so dead on. This is classic Shane Totten. Classic Shane
Everybody
Totten.
loves Three Doors Down.
Well, and I guess everybody loves this guy.
Oh, and he's gotten something to say about his music. He said, I use what I call edutainment to help the kids connect to the
love
material.
it.
And he's
Understand
funny on
it's
top of it
enjoyable.
all.
He said, we have Totten Tune Thursday.
Oh, my God.
I will sing a song at the start of the class with students. It's a warm-up, and the songs are usually related to the topics we're covering.
I
They
bet they're
sucked.
fun.
They sucked. They were terrible. They were
Man,
obnoxious.
I would have wanted to bang the fuck out of
Can
them.
you
Well,
Google
you and
a
everybody
picture of
else,
his
Jackie.
abs?
Oh,
I want to
yeah.
see a picture of his abs.
I don't think we have pictures of his abs.
Yeah, that's Shane Totten. No,
and
now,
he actually, they mentioned he originally began teaching in Wisconsin.
yeah, in Stevens Point, Wisconsin, at Pacelli High School.
Yeah. Kieran Osborne said he's a cool teacher.
He's not.
Oh, man.
So
I want to
you-
go back to school, man.
Yeah.
No, I
He
had
makes
to,
me want to learn.
Yeah, he said, it says, life is good, nothing gets me down, said Totten, who survived a bout with leukemia 15 years ago. He says,
Why is nobody talking about me in this
Here he
article?
is.
That's what I want to know. Why am I not mentioned? I'm the only one who called him out for that.
I'm inspired. I'm gonna track this dude down, track this nigga down, bring him an apple, man.
I love this.
I
love
can't
this.
believe. Whatever. He did not reach me.
Do you just whatever this article?
Whatever the article, Shane Totten, possibly the greatest teacher on earth to some people, but not to me.
I wonder how many kids he's inspired so
A
far.
lot of kids.
Probably like thousands, right?
Yeah, I bet so.
least.
I mean, at
Yeah.
least, at least a couple of these kids, at the very least, he got Kieran Osborne.
Great. It was very difficult to win the class over when I had a teacher who was playing guitar. And that's why I always hated him, because I was attempting to teach the class.
Ooh, when he did the lesson on Minnie Hindenburg's, he played Stairway to Heaven in the background.
He did that with
Ooh,
it with my
sexy.
class as well. So your class isn't special. So everyone who was just like, "Oh, I can't believe he did that for us." He does it for everybody. He's a fraud. He's a liar and a fraud. You think you're special? He talks to everybody that way. And you know what he uses? Other people's art.
I don't know. You can kind of see him as like a sampler type guy, where like
Whatever.
he takes other people's art.
But look
and
at what happened with
puts, like-
Robin Thicke's video. He should be sued.
It honestly sounds like you miss him kind of a lot.
He wasn't the best. Well, whatever.
Wow, we're really tapping into something here.
I think
I had
so.
to publicly apologize to him in front of everybody. Otherwise, I couldn't graduate.
Wow.
So I had to go because I was being so funny.
Can you
when he was
recreate that
singing it.
apology for us?
It was, Mr. Totten, I want to apologize. I was really rude when you were playing the guitar. I loved your song.
You're a bastard, Ben Kissel.
And then that was it. And he said, "Okay, thank you, Ben." And he looked at me, and you wouldn't think this man could have hate in his heart, but I saw it. So
listener Aubrey says, I'm in an educational psychology class right now, and I have to admit that his techniques fall in line with good classroom learning techniques.
yeah, well, I guess everyone learns differently.
Whoa.
So
Wow.
what?
So do
Oh
you-
no, I'm the asshole. So anyway, I got
so
to
how do
graduate.
you learn?
I graduated dead last. How do I learn?
Yeah.
Usually it's just someone screaming at me.
Sort of a Nazi style, educational program.
Yeah, kind of like that.
You don't realize you have to align yourself with that kind of man to get pussy. Because, I mean, that just added another year onto you not getting any pussy.
It was the morbid obesity and the depression.
No, it had nothing to do with that. It was the public apology you had to make because that's not sexy.
People thought I was super cool.
I don't think so. You hugged too hard.
Yeah.
Oh,
I did get
he
some of the
also
hugging.
writes comedy rock songs.
If you ever speak of him again,
Listen to
we have a
one,
recording of one,
please.
maybe?
Let's see here.
Like a SoundCloud
Shane
or something.
Totten, worst teacher.
No. He contributed to an album called Deer Camp Songs.
Yeah, that was all about the 30-point buck.
Yeah, the Turdy point buck.
Never talk about this again. This is all done. The 30-point buck is the biggest song in Wisconsin during deer hunting season. It is the worst thing that's ever happened.
Can we hear this song?
It's the 30-point buck. It is so bad. It drives me insane.
He wrote it.
Oh
I know he wrote it. Everybody knows he wrote it. He was played on the radio every single day during the months of deer hunting season. I'd go into his classroom. Everyone loved him. No one was talking to me. I was fat and depressed. This man caused my obesity.
What constitutes a 30-foot buck?
A big buck. A dumb buck. It's a deer. And then they murder it.
You guys hear about that? Hear that?
Good idea. Yeah, I'd do it too.
Yeah.
Put on, I already heard it.
I've already heard.
I don't need these headphones.
I need the headphones.
Anything for the Packers. Who can forget old Lombardi, you know? Back in the glory years. Not me, boy.
I'm never gonna hear this.
This is the talking part. Yeah.
I was talking about here.
Use those headphones.
Oh, and I just got him free.
They start talking, and then
Getting to be that time of year.
Man, there's gotta be some anything that makes Kissel upset. Really makes me happy.
I'm a deer hunter, how do I do? I got the deer hunting rapping tale for you.
that's Shane Totten. And now you understand how he sucks and why he drives me insane. This is his comedy. It's not funny.
Ben, you're yelling. I can't hear it.
Come on, get with the beat.
Oh my god, I love
I got to drink big knife, cause the hunting is my life. It's my chance to drink beer and get away from the wife.
Oh, shit. I have never been more embarrassed in my life.
Say no, David.
It's just so relatable.
Well, you partied all night, never made
All
it
right,
to
that's
a
enough of it. I think everybody gets it.
1.6 million views on YouTube.
so much.
Oh my God.
No, nothing's come close to that. Anything.
As soon as that song hit, you wouldn't believe how famous these people were in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. It was like everyone was talking about them.
Drink some beer and get away from my wife.
It's so bad.
It says on YouTube, it says, here's the classic Youper song.
It is the classic Youper
The
song.
fuck is a Youper?
It's I don't know. It's Shane Totten. The Youper, I don't know. I think a Youper. Is that what is that? An Upper Peninsula person?
Upper Peninsula. Yeah,
which it's very local.
So that's sort of like guys who want to go hunting.
The Upper Peninsula, the UP guys, the Youpers.
Well, he even wrote it. He also wrote 30 Point Buck 2, the sequel.
I know it.
Yeah, it was on the album. No, they were called Bananas at Large.
Oh my God, yes,
That's amazing.
Yeah, and he co-wrote the song with Gary Nilsson.
Oh.
He co-wrote it with a Gary.
With a Gary.
Wow.
Yeah, full circle.
I
there.
think too. I've answered my own rebranding question. I need to be like Shane Totten. I'm gonna start coming in. I'm gonna bring in some comedy songs about living in Wisconsin.
Oh my God.
About having cancer. I need to figure out how to get leukemia.
You just fake it like he did.
I'll
He
just
never
eat a
had
bottle of it or something.
Is
They
he
have,
still? I wonder if he's still married to that teacher.
she was hot though. She had. Big
She was
tits?
hot. Yeah, she did. She did.
What was her name?
was
Did she have a
blonde.
hot
I'm
teacher
trying to
name?
remember her name. I forgot it.
Yeah,
I forgot a lot of. I forgot most of high school.
Miss like Sticks or something. Miss.
I don't know. It wasn't Miss
Miss
Stitch.
Bucket.
No. I don't know. There was one, Mrs. Miller. She was morbidly obese and a vegan. Never figured that
No,
out.
that's not a hot teacher name.
Yeah. Well, either way, I haven't thought about Shane Totten in a long time. Thank you, Marcus.
Yeah, no problem.
30-point buck. Literally, like that. That is played every 5 songs in Wisconsin during deer hunting season. My friends truly love. There is no irony in the love of this song. You have to understand. This is where I grew up.
Yeah.
This is normal song. That's a good song. As people talk about, that's a good song.
Yeah, can we? I'd love to hear it again at some point.
We'll listen to it after the show.
Yeah, we'll hear it again.
Boy, the listeners on the chat are split in half.
Whoa.
Some of them on your side, Ben.
Thank you, Truth.
The other
tellers.
half, though, think he's a wonderful man.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Although
I am fine with everybody's
Down this
opinion.
road.
Okay, Marcus, let's move on. Let's get off the Shane Totten track. I can't sit here and think about it any longer. We had to dissect a worm, and I smushed mine. And that made it very difficult to dissect it. And I got a C.
You're
And
a fucking monster.
Shane Totten was the monster.
How'd you smush the worm?
It's a worm. They're smushable.
You just have to slice it. You take your scalpel, you're slicing it in
And when
half.
you push the scalpel too deep into the worm, it smushes.
Did you have to do pig fetuses too?
Now, I had Matt I got with the kid who ate, I got with Matt Churis was his name.
I did a frog and a pig fetus.
I think Matt used to drink the formaldehyde.
Ugh.
Yeah, he was one of those kids. He got laughs in a different way than I got laughs. But we were always kind of competitive. Anyway,
Smell of that formaldehyde,
Yeah.
man. I remember that.
Intense. You get on the tables there, play that guitar.
All right, next story.
All right.
We're going to Florida for this one.
Thank God. We got to get out of Wisconsin.
Iguana news. A Florida man is facing animal cruelty charges after allegedly attempting to sell live iguanas that he had hog-tied with duct tape and wire. Jeremy Dugas, 35, was arrested in Key West on Tuesday after a woman reported he allegedly tried to sell her the bound iguanas to cook for dinner. Police found Dugas sitting on his bike in front of a restaurant called the Banana Cafe.
Yeah.
3 orange iguanas, each about 4 feet in length, were dangling from the handlebars of his bicycle with their front and back legs taped with duct tape and a metal wire running to each set of legs, acting as a handle.
But they were alive?
Dugas told officers that he intended to eat the iguanas, which he said he caught at a local golf club.
They were orange?
Yeah, orange iguanas.
And 4 feet long. Big ass iguanas,
Man,
huh?
Key West it is a no man. It is, it's like the old West.
It sounds nice, though.
It's beautiful, but everybody is fucking crazy.
Or it's like Mad Max.
Yes, it's like Mad Max.
Like Thunderdome?
But everyone's like relaxed and drunk and doing whatever drug they can find.
Yeah.
So it's like the opposite kind of thing, but everybody's fucking insane in Key West.
I agree with that. I mean, do you buy the iguana? I mean,
Yes.
he's obviously.
I would buy just to free them.
In Florida, they are an invasive non-native species. It is legal to hunt, kill, and eat iguanas.
It must only be in South Florida. I've never
Yeah,
seen
they're all
an orange
over.
iguana.
They're all over South
Really?
Florida.
Yeah, I've never
They're-
seen one.
They're terrifying.
We've talked about this.
Yeah.
Kevin had a friend that used to try to sell iguana eggs at school.
A lot of people did. They grow
But
to like
I've seen
6 feet
iguanas,
long.
but not orange iguanas.
Yeah, they're out there.
Interesting.
So he was trying to sell the eggs at school?
Yeah, they would sell them. They would come to school. Like, kids would bring iguana eggs to school and sell them like 25 cents an egg.
Really? What do you
Yeah.
do with an iguana egg?
You eat them.
You grow them, you hatch them, and then you wear it on your neck. People literally would wear iguanas on their neck.
Wow.
Yeah.
Live?
Yeah, you just walk around with iguanas on your neck. That was hot back
It's
in the day.
sexy.
Yeah.
Really?
I had a friend who had an iguana. He'd come to school with welts on his arm because the iguana would whip him with its tail.
Yeah,
that tail,
that's how,
man.
Yeah, that's how my neighbor like snapped his leg.
Wow.
With its tail. The
Jesus.
iguana did.
But feed them a banana and they love it.
Everyone loves a banana.
Oh my god, I love watching an iguana eat a banana.
Is that something?
Yes, it's really cute.
Very cute.
Marcus?
Before you do that, Marcus, can you type in old woman shitting?
I mean, it's exactly the same, just one's cuter and one's hairier.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
Oh god, I hate sitting right next to Marcus.
do you
I
wanna-
miss Ed. I
Whoa.
hate having no
Oh,
barrier.
my God. Do you want to see this?
I know. Not at all. I just did it to torture Jackie.
Old woman shitting. Yeah,
Oh,
show it.
You can
show it
see
to
her,
Kevin.
her stomach is on the top of the screen. Oh!
Oh, come on, man.
Oh, what's happening? Oh, she ain't old.
No, she's old. Look at that stomach. Her stomach is to the floor.
She looks like me in high school.
That's a woman?
That's a woman.
Oh no, what's she gonna do? All right.
What do you think? What's she going to do? She's going to shit.
No one wants to watch that.
Oh, it's all the liquid.
No one wants to watch it, Marcus. Dude, shut it off.
Okay.
What's wrong with you?
I watch.
Well, Holden asked for it. Blame Holden.
Well, no, you just don't do everything Holden said. Holden's a goddamn monster.
Perfectly. I
want to
love
see
it.
a
Marcus.
moron.
eating a banana, please.
One of the dumbest people we know. You're gonna start listening to him all of a sudden as soon as you hear an old woman shits.
Here's an iguana eating a banana.
God, what's
He loves it.
wrong with you, Marcus? The only time you ever listened to Holden was when he suggested a disgusting idea about an old woman taking a dump.
Well,
Yeah, but that was-
I was curious, too.
That was a slice
What
of
do you
a
mean
banana.
curious?
I want to watch you eat a whole banana.
What did you think it would look like?
They could take
That,
a whole
I mean,
banana
it's-
in their mouth. He doesn't want it.
All right.
He
He's had
doesn't
enough.
want it.
Iguana- I didn't
But
realize how
he's
big
so
iguanas are.
hungry.
Juxtaposing the
huge.
two videos, it's like the circle of life. It really
yeah,
is.
man.
Iguanas are
Iguana
massive.
hole
They're
together.
huge, man. I remember like in Florida, it was like whatever it was, like one of the coldest winters in like 20 years. Then it got to like 30 degrees or something. I remember this was like a news story, like on a bunch of different news channels. It was like, it's chaos in Miami. Iguanas are dropping out of the trees. They would just get too
amazing.
cold and just fall out of the trees.
They would get
Dead?
too
Yeah,
cold.
they'd wake up the next day. They weren't even dying. They
just
were just
freeze.
falling out of the trees.
Oh, that's so cool.
They couldn't
so
hold. They couldn't
cute.
grip the
Different
branches.
animals in Florida and
I
Wisconsin.
found that exact news story.
I
Hilarious.
love iguanas.
Frozen
so
iguanas
much.
falling from trees in freezing Florida.
Yeah.
I love that
That's
sentence.
hilarious.
They just fall out. Oh, they don't. It's just cute. What about those crickets, though, man? I love. My parents sent me the pictures of the multicolored, insane, huge
Oh, yeah, we had a
crickets that are
bunch
in
of those.
Florida.
Yeah, yeah.
They look like tiny dinosaurs, and they're all like fuchsia and pink and yellow and
They're
stuff
massive.
like that.
They're like
Yeah.
4 inches.
Yeah, but they're so bad for the garden.
And they came from the moon, and they're taking all our jobs.
Moon crickets living in my yard.
That's great. I'm so happy Shane Totten doesn't have leukemia anymore.
It looked like he got lymphoma though.
Oh, lymphoma?
Unless there's another Shane Totten that got a.
No, that was definitely the Shane Totten.
Wow. Well, there you go.
Was
yeah,
he attractive, Marcus?
Shane
Funny,
Totten?
funny
Yeah.
looking, but funny guy.
He was kind of a funny looking guy, but I could see how people could find him
Charming.
cute.
He was
Funny looking.
Well, he's kind of funny looking. He was a
Charming
funny
guy,
looking fella, yeah.
different
guess-
animals, man. You guys have that. Florida has those cold-blooded reptilians. Wisconsin has a deterrent buck, which is different.
We have parrots too.
A
And
30-foot or 30-point buck.
Oh, when my wife is at home. Man, I love dudes talking about leaving the wife at home. I've been watching a lot of Cheers. Been talking about it on pretty much every podcast on Cave Comedy Radio.
Watch on Cheers.
Yeah, man, I love the fact it's like men go out to the bar, leave the wife at home. I think it's such a great. I think we should adopt that.
The
more.
wife likes to be left at home, right?
Yeah, but I would be the one at the bar. I'd be the Carlo.
Oh, I see.
Sorry, I guess it wasn't that entertaining of a fucking subject.
It was a good
Carla's
subject.
the waitress,
That's
right?
Danny
Rhea
DeVito's
Perlman.
wife.
Yeah.
Rhea Perlman, yeah.
Danny DeVito's.
Her husband got fired from the show because he was really rude to her. Her husband on the show.
That's right. The guy with the big eyebrows.
Yeah, he made some comments about how she was like a nightmare to have to kiss because he thought she was so ugly. And
Yeah.
she,
I think he called her like a gremlin or something.
Yeah.
In real life, he said that about her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Rhea Perlman was hot. All right. Well, either way, she's banging Danny DeVito, and that's got to be awkward.
No, they got divorced and they got back together.
Yeah, because neither of them are going to find anybody else who wants
Because
to be naked
they
with
love
them.
each other.
No, it's out of sheer desperation.
Like, you should fucking talk.
Well, yeah, I've been celibate for 3 months on my own terms. It's
Interesting.
Go for you.
How's that going for you?
great. I sent a text message this morning to a girl that I spoke to last night outside of a bathroom. We're gonna go see It Follows, but I sent too many exclamation marks in my text message, and she is currently not reciprocating my enthusiasm.
Creeped her out. There was a girl at the bar last night that wanted to bang you, but I think she might have been too old for you.
Why? How old was she?
I mean, she was old in the face, hot in the body, very tall, and she was like, I want to bang your friend over there.
The
Who
blonde
was
one?
it? What are you talking about?
Yeah, we were at the puppy bar.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because it's funnier this way.
What do you mean? Jackie, what the? I'm hanging out with Mookie. It's Mookie, baby. He's been on the show many times. Mookie times. I had to hang out with him until 4:30 in the morning
Man,
because you didn't let me know this
It's
tall
like,
chick
I
was super
wanted to
hot.
wait until like right now to tell you that like
Why
she
didn't
wanted
you
to
just-
bang you.
She was
really
hot.
hard.
The blonde
Who
one?
was it?
Yeah.
She was hot, man.
What? What? Why would you? Why?
I win the week.
No, you
I
don't.
win
No,
the week.
don't clap yourself off stage. I am very happy tonight.
I win the week.
Jackie has technically spoken words.
Totten.
Yeah, you get the Totten Award.
Yeah, I
Okay,
get
that's
the
golden apple or the purple peach or whatever the hell that douchewad
I'm the
won.
golden
The
apple.
weekly Golden Apple Totten Award will go to whoever ruins Ben's week the
Jackie,
most.
just tell me next time. When a gal
win
wants to
the
have
week.
sex with me, let me know.
But you don't deserve it.
Yeah,
Not only
like,
do I
that's the
deserve
thing.
it, I am like so. She would have been totally fine.
Yeah, I win.
This
Man,
is a nightmare.
I couldn't wait to say it on the podcast too.
And she mentioned me because I was wearing my Kim Jong-il shirt, which a lot of people really like. Got a lot of
I
compliments.
noticed you have a different shirt on today, and I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I
Okay.
Yeah, because you're wearing that
She
same
thought
shirt
it
on
was so
Friday night.
hot.
I wore a.
He wore the shirt 2 days in a row.
What the Kim
Jong-un.
oh, he wore that again last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were wearing that on Friday night.
Oh, I guess I wore the same shirt then. What do you want from me?
It's unhygienic.
Oh, yeah, you guys nailed me. I was wearing that same thing that you guys could see.
God, I needed this episode. Like, I needed it
I don't
for
need this
me.
episode.
Like, it feels so good.
Just tell me, Jackie, when a woman says I want to have sex with your tall friend, did you pretend you were my wife?
No. I was like, he's a comedian. He's crazy. She goes, I love crazy.
She might not have been good for me then.
Yeah, actually, that's probably exactly what you've been celibate against.
Yeah, no, I bet she would have been good for one night, though. She was fiery.
Yeah.
She had the one night goodies.
Yeah.
I have no idea who you're talking. But Kevin, you saw her. She was hot.
Yeah, I saw her, man. She was
So
dope.
just keep that in mind, ladies.
Oh,
I'm letting them know. Shane Todd isn't stealing my pussy anymore.
I love that we all made sure to be dead silent after he said that,
No.
just to like add that just layer of just.
It's devastating. Let me know next time, Jackie.
yeah.
Let's move on to a news story here. I gotta lick my wounds.
An Idaho woman faces charges after authorities say she beat a hunter's falcon to death with a beaded scarf after seeing the bird of prey take down a duck. Pat McDonald, 60, was charged with a misdemeanor count of beating or harassing an animal. Authorities say McDonald fractured the skull of the 8-year-old falcon named Hornet on January 7th. The duck also died and was being stored as evidence. Hornet's owner, Scott Dinger, said McDonald should be killed with killing a protected species. He said he was about 500 yards away when Hornet made a successful attack and landed with the duck. He said he was approaching the spot when he saw a red Jeep Wrangler pull up to the side of the road, and Hornet flew away but appeared injured. Dinger said the woman told him she beat the bird, which had been with humans since the day it was hatched. Dinger said, so they don't really know they're falcons. That was probably a part of his undoing, because you could walk up to him and he wouldn't fly or try to get away.
Man, he killed a duck. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Nobody cares about ducks. Ducks can go fuck themselves.
Ducks are cute. They have
They're
the weird
fine,
penis
but there's
there.
1,100 million of them.
There's
There's a hawk.
a central metaphor in Catcher in the Rye.
Fuck you, Holden
So you're named after
Caulfield.
Holden, yeah.
Absolutely.
So why this is the woman saved the duck. She was
No,
trying
she
to,
didn't.
No,
she was
she
trying
didn't.
to. The
Duck
duck died.
and then they just so the duck. So there's a duck somewhere. Is it in the fridge?
It is being stored in evidence right now.
right.
It's being stored in evidence.
So that means like
Daffy
the
Duck?
lawyer is going to have to like exhibit D duck. And then they're going to pull out a dead duck.
Yeah,
and then
it's
like that's what it looks like.
Exhibit E, falcon, dead falcon.
Dead falcon. Interesting
Yes.
case.
Hornet.
She beat to death with a beaded scarf.
With a beaded scarf. You've seen those scarves that have the beads weaved into them.
I never saw a scarf like that.
I didn't know it could kill a hawk.
DuckTales, Scrooge McDuck,
I think this-
Duckman. Everybody loves ducks.
A falcon's
Yeah,
just
but in the wild, a duck can be killed.
Howard the Duck.
It wasn't like a
ducks are-
person
duck's
that
fake.
killed the duck.
He didn't kill Howard the Duck.
No, I'm just saying ducks. People love are beloved ducks.
Ducks
Jackie's
are
saying
beloved.
nobody cares about
I'm
a duck.
saying
Beaks
a
are
hawk
creepy.
is allowed to kill a duck.
It's a falcon.
same fucking thing.
It's not the
not the
same
same.
thing.
It's
not the
better
same.
than a duck, that's for sure.
I'm not even going to comment. Bird Luger.
You know it's better than a duck. At least agree with me on that.
Biologically, yes. Okay? It is a predator. It flies faster. It's got them fucking talents.
Yes.
But ducks are awesome, man. Eat all your bread.
A duck is your friend. A falcon's just kind of up there doing his thing.
Yeah, because it's a
Separated.
bird of prey.
Yeah, but we want to, we're talking about a man's friend. Like a duck's like a dog.
That's why I like turkey
Well,
ducks.
no, the falcon was this guy's friend. He was expecting Hornet to live to be 30. He was only 7. Falcons can live up to 30 years old
guy's gotta
in the
get
care
friends.
of a human.
So the falcon killed a duck.
Yeah, falcon
And then the
killed a
woman
duck.
is going, and she could go to jail.
She is facing up to 6 months in prison.
God damn.
Is that right, Jackie Zebrowski?
Who is texting currently?
I'm not
You're
texting.
not paying attention.
Fuck this bitch.
I
You
just
nailed it.
got the best idea I've ever had. I'm going to get a pet falcon.
Oh yeah,
And
You should get leather gloves then.
Oh, you
getting
have
the
to.
leather gloves.
Yeah, if you're a
Getting this
falconer,
pet
you have to
falcon.
get it.
I thought you wanted an African gray.
I know, man, but right now it's falcon time, baby.
All right, cool. I'm down.
Yeah, let's see how much we could buy you a falcon for.
I think they're pretty expensive.
No, they're pretty cheap actually.
I don't.
$50.
Let's go to- well, we're gonna find out on
Falcons for sale.
falconsforsale.com.
Only 50 cents.
That's not bad. No,
That's a
no,
Mary
that ain't
Kate
bad.
and Ashley song.
Is
They
it?
sing "Brother for Sale." They're trying to sell their brother.
Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen trying
Yeah,
to sell their brother.
Yeah, they
human
sing
sex
"Brother
officers?
for Sale," only 50 cents. And
So
then
you
every time
watched
they
a
say
bunch
it-
of those videos, huh?
Yeah, of course I fucking
The
did.
Mary
Everybody
Kate
did.
series. You watched those?
When they were kids, yeah, they all wore backwards fucking hats.
They were little
Well, they were
detectives,
cool.
weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, what crimes were they solving?
Who molested
Shit, man.
them?
Yeah, and it's like, who fucking put their cum on my ice cream?
I don't think those were the original videos. I think you saw some weird bootleg porn.
Man, I would totally watch those porns though,
Do you like the idea?
as long as they sang "Brother for Sale."
and are of age.
Yeah, sure, of age. That's what I'm thinking about.
A lot of people like that.
Pamela Smart.
Pamela Smart. Who the hell is that?
She
What is
fucked
going
that
on?
15-year-old.
She had sex with a 15-year-old.
And then murder her husband, Greg Smart.
Oh,
I've been watching true crime, guys.
cool.
Yeah.
Smart family.
Well, that wasn't very smart.
That's the thing. You think that's the first time that joke has been made. I guarantee you today it's about the 20th time it's been made.
You actually disappear if you say that again. Yeah. It's almost like you were never born.
Well, Kevin, falcons much cheaper than African grays.
$50.
500.
That's right.
Seriously?
Yeah, you can get a falcon for $500 today.
Shit.
I bet you got
$500.
that.
You got that, Kevin. You got that true TV money.
Dude, I'm gonna buy 10 falcons.
In fact, you can get you can train them however you like. You say, I want this type of falcon, and they'll raise that falcon over the period of a year to train it specifically to what kind of falcon you enjoy.
That's worth the money.
Oh my god.
I mean, if you think about it, it's
that.
the same thing as like an Xbox One and a few games.
This is what I'm gonna do, man. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna train these falcons. I'm gonna get like 30 falcons and train them to all work in unison to pull me by my clothes so I can fly around town. That's always been the
That's
dream.
an
man.
awesome.
Oh, yeah. You're not going to get shot down by the cops immediately. You're going to have a long, healthy life.
Oh, it's gonna be beautiful. I got so many names.
So you know
for
what it
that.
is? It's going to be that leather bodysuit that's going to cost all the money, man.
I'm not. Fuck, I'm working for it, man. I'm ready. You know.
That's right.
Look. My dream is to do that. This has always been my dream from day one. That has been the first dream, and the second dream, which ties into having enough money to buy these falcons, is having enough money to buy Africa. And I'm just gonna fly over there with my falcon suit.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna be fucking
That's
dope.
a lot of money.
Man,
make
that's
sure
going to
to-
be a scary trip.
Well, I'll make sure to send you this website, Mike'sFalconrySupplies.com. Quality falconry equipment at affordable prices since 1980.
Wow, look at that.
You can trust him.
35 years
Since
in the biz.
1980 sounds a bit cokey to me. Man, some kind of cocaine
This
operation.
is a cocaine
Sounds
idea.
like-
I'm opening up a Falcon store. That is a
1980, the fucking chicks have big fake tits. Let's open up a Falcon store. I love all the cocaine we've been getting in from fucking Costa Rica.
Yeah, man. Love it. Got to. Having a Falcon store, that is one of the greatest stores I've ever heard a person having.
Yeah, just falconry related products.
Yeah.
Radio stuff, falconry, Arab Gulf equipment, wherever the fuck that is.
Arab golf equipment?
What?
Yeah, I don't
It's
know what
too
this is.
deserty out there.
It might be, I mean, it's all a sand trap, I guess.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Very difficult to find the greens.
It's all sand trap. That's the most depressing thought of going to an Arabian golf course. And you're just like, it's all sand. It's just the worst 18 holes of golf you've ever played in your goddamn life.
Can't find the ball.
You gotta
What
play.
club should I use? I don't know. I guess the fucking sand wedge for every single goddamn shot. You only
See,
need
look,
one
Holden, you're
club.
rebranding
On an
yourself.
Arabian golf course, you need the sand wedge. Even if you're putting, you need the sand wedge. You just have to lift the ball up into the hole because there's no way to putt the fucking thing.
No, man.
It's a nightmare.
Good chunk of land, though.
All right, now it's time for a segment from Holden McNeely. Before that, we got to give a shout out to Omar, whose girl of 4 years broke up with him yesterday.
Oh my God, Omar, we're so happy for you.
You're free, man.
Dude, the best thing that ever happened to you was when that chick left, because you are going to go to places and women are going to talk to you and they're going to appreciate your worth and they're going to love you for who you are, dude.
Yeah,
Dude,
go to
man.
Schooners. You can find a girl to fuck you at Schooners.
Yeah, man.
Schooners.
Throw a bachelor party. Celebrate being a
Schooners
bachelor.
the kind of place that has a big baked potato.
Yeah, oh yeah. You can. You can get mostly bar food at Schooners.
You're sending this sad dude to a place with potatoes?
No,
You can't
no.
send a sad dude to a
Everyone
place
loves
with
a
potatoes.
potato.
No. He knows. He's from Lubbock. He knows what Schooners is. He's already thanked me.
Oh, okay, that's good. How's the live stream doing? How is everybody?
They're doing great. They're talking about Falcons.
That's cool.
Fuck yeah, man.
All right. Okay.
Oh shit! And one of them actually has an African gray.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Send it over.
here.
Sitting right next to him right now.
That's
Who is
the
that?
best life.
What's
Yeah,
the
I
name
would-
on that one?
Nasty Totems.
Oh my goodness. Nasty toad. I love the
is an
names of
incredible
everybody.
name.
Kevin, you can't use that one. It's already been taken.
Nasty totems. But what if I change it to nasty nigga totems? See what I'm saying is, adding the word nigga to
throw it
anything
in
makes
there.
it better.
Oh, willy-nilly, it's not fair.
I mean, honestly, people talk about taking the power back from that word, but you guys have won and done it. Like, that's so much cooler than
It's
whatever.
fun.
Like the N word, you put that in anything, and it makes it a better sentence, and I can't do it.
I mean, not me. Yeah, because you said you while you were looking at me, and not me. I can't.
No one can. All right. That's fine.
Ooh, fifth silence for Kissel today.
Oh, I've been terrible.
It's been fun though.
Yeah.
It has
Yeah.
been. Kissel, you made it good, man.
You made it
Thanks.
fun.
Thanks. Thank
All
you.
right, and I worked with Omar, by the way, at the pizzeria when I went to college, and he was the cousin of the owner, and that's how we got the job there. He enjoyed Merkin in Frenchtown, which was hiding in back alleys and holding innocent people up at gunpoint. And he went to jail while I was there, and he also stole my buddy's weed.
Whoa.
Isn't he a scumbag?
He was very scary, and at one point, I actually might have smoked crack at one point in my life because I went out back to smoke a little weed with him, and he called it the dirty, and it definitely tasted like there were chemicals in there, and I handed it to him, and I went back inside. 'Cause I was terrified. I think I might have actually smoked some cocaine.
Well,
Nah, it's crack. It's fine. If you, it's just
Yeah,
you know.
crack is good.
It's a very scary time to be at the pizzeria. Other than that, the place was great. But
Yeah.
Omar
Didn't it
made
burn
it.
da- didn't it
Omar
burn
made
down?
it weird.
Right.
No, I don't think
Nah,
so.
Next door with those pokey sticks, it was a Gumby pizzas, and they had pokey sticks.
Ooh, love Gumby's pizza.
Love Gumby's. Love the Loop.
yeah.
All that
Yeah,
shit.
the loop was great.
I lived right behind all that shit. Anyways,
We could go
Marcus
on.
doesn't
We
know
could
it
go-
because no one else.
no one else does, but Jackie, me, Kevin, we
Kevin,
all know what
we
the
all
fuck's
know
going
it.
on.
We got a lot
Right
of
across the
insight.
street from Bullwinkle's, right next to fucking
let's
Poor
not
Paul's
keep-
Poorhouse.
Show me it again, Marcus.
Huh?
Someone made a picture. What are they called?
A meme.
A meme.
Yeah, it's a meme.
Oh my god, I love it. I love it so much.
Okay,
Look,
they
everybody.
They made her a Cheers meme where they
Jackie.
So and
I'm
Jackie,
like Norm,
Coach-
leaving
Coach-
the wife at home.
Coach and Ted dancing
Oh, my
her.
accounting job.
Yeah, is that what Norm was? Was he an
He was
accountant?
an accountant. Yeah,
kidding, huh?
always left the wife at home.
Man,
Norm.
must have been
Vera.
terrible.
love
Terrible.
it, yeah.
How's Vera, Norm?
Oh man.
Did we ever
Like,
meet his wife?
No.
No.
He must have been terrible at
I
his
don't
job.
think we
This guy's
ever
an
met
alcoholic.
Vera.
Everyone on Cheers is an alcoholic.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
Yeah, that's why I love it so much
Oh,
because
okay.
it makes me feel like it's like you're right. I do want to go where everybody knows my name, and I want to be like I like watching a show where it's like it's okay to be an alcoholic.
It's
mom used to-
normalizing like a big problem.
Yeah, I
Right,
love
yeah.
it. Except for every once in a while when Ted Danson hits that like man, I just need to drink right now because he is recovering. Oh, and it's so poignant. I love this show.
Powerful show.
I love it.
The only time they showed Vera, they showed her feet a couple times. You heard her voice a couple times.
It's like Nanny and Muppet Babies.
But the only time her face was ever shown, it was covered in pie.
interesting.
Isn't that something?
Weird.
I love Cheers.
And it was George Wendt's actual wife, Bernadette Burkett.
good for her.
Are they still married?
I don't know. Is George Wendt still alive?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
George Wendt hasn't died. That's going to be a sad one. We'll remember that.
That
I
will
love
be a
George
sad
Wendt.
one.
Big George Wendt fan. Everybody is. He was an alcoholic on Cheers.
And they are still married.
Isn't that nice?
Oh my God, it's a true love story, guys.
Yeah, they got
It's just like an iguana eating a banana.
This has been a really fun episode because everyone's got you got your schooners, you had all your Florida stuff. We got the 30-point buck. You know, so we learned a lot about each other.
30-point buck.
Learned a lot about each other's life.
What's your dumb segment?
Dude, I don't even know. I think it's about fixing the homeless problem.
Let's not do it.
Honestly, fuck it.
Can we not do it?
I guess we could not do it.
Can we not do segments anymore?
People like them.
No, they love the
Ask the live
segment.
chat how many people like the segment.
I think they like the segments.
I don't want to do the segments anymore.
Segments are good.
All right.
It's fun. How to solve the homeless problem in New York City. I think that,
We'll do it like a segment then.
well, okay.
And now it's ever
To solve this homeless
No
problem in New York City.
Solve problem, yep.
So,
Good.
I'll start and I'll begin. We're doing board games.
Okay.
Wait, board games?
All right, this is how I solve the homeless problem in New York City. I just get them off the drugs, man. Get them off the streets.
Too real, too boring.
Very good. Kevin, your answer.
I
sorry,
think
Marcus.
what we do is we give every homeless person an iguana. Now, it's not going to keep you warm, but nothing can replace the feeling that you can only get from the love of a lizard. That's true. These people
It's
will have
true.
that. And then, once the homeless people die, they'll be replaced by iguanas.
That's a good
Then New
point.
York is full of iguanas, and it's way more fun.
Exactly. I agree with it. Send him to the
I'll
moon.
agree with that. I'll agree with that. I like that.
My idea is moon houses. Send more people to the moon. Homeless on the moon.
Moon
No
houses.
longer-
And then
moon
they have,
houses.
yeah, but then you let homeless people have the moon baby? You
Yeah.
really want to give them that power?
Well,
The
somebody's
moon
got
is
to build
actually
the
totally
houses.
worthless. The moon is completely worthless. The moon sucks.
no, that's why everybody's going to Mars. I'll have a Mars baby.
Yeah, a
1000%.
Mars baby is a big time.
Mars
It's amazing.
baby.
The moon makes women's pussies fucking bleed, dude. Can you do that?
You're right, man.
the
and
moon
it
does
changes
that?
the tides.
Yeah, and it changes the tides.
Yeah.
And have you ever seen The Prince of Tides? It's a very sad
Oh
movie.
my God.
Do you
Oh, it's
love
so
it?
good.
You're
Nick
feeling your tits right
Nolte,
now.
Bob
You're
Friday.
touching your breasts while you talk about it.
I love it. Was he molested?
don't.
He has all this problem with his sister.
I feel like you're sexually assaulting yourself. I've never seen somebody touch themselves and I feel
need
bad for
it.
them who's touching them. That's fine.
Jackie,
All right,
what are we
so,
Yeah, we got moon, we got other things.
Take all the homeless people before the 4th of July. So you do a roundup every year. And then instead of just like normal Macy's Day fireworks, which they spend millions of dollars on, why don't you just fill a bunch of homeless people cadavers with explosives, shoot them up and kind of like out of cannons into the air, explode them in the sky, get rid of all of them once a year.
Right.
Who fucking cares? Nobody's none the wiser, and the city saves a bunch of money, and all of the MTA tickets go down.
Well, that's
Right.
the best idea.
My monthly Metro card will go down. It is the best idea, but
Did you see they have $2 billion in surplus, the MTA, by the way?
really,
Fuck them.
they've been telling us they've been fucking broke for years now.
They said it was an accident. I'm sorry to. They accidentally
I was,
found
made it
$2
up.
billion. I swear to God, it's insane.
They need to give that money back to the people, man. That's enough to buy everybody an iguana. All of them.
Yeah, and speaking of which, Kevin, I'm going with your plan.
Yeah,
Just
I
get them
think
all
that's
iguanas.
the
Yeah,
best idea.
I'd love to have a city full of iguanas.
Dude,
That'd
you'd be
fucking
running
great.
down the streets getting your legs whipped by homeless people.
I get bored, like
Yeah.
just walking down the street.
I'll tell you what people love. I'll tell you what New York loves. It's adventure. And that comes in bounds and bounds when you got iguanas all over the city, man.
That's
Good
why
point.
I moved here for adventure.
For iguanas, but if you
Exactly.
want iguanas, just go down to South Florida.
But I don't like
and then
how
it's
hot it
nice
is
all
there.
the time.
No, it's hot.
I'll tell you what I did in South Florida. I went on a class trip down to Key West, and all we did was look at plankton.
That's it.
Yeah,
I should have just through the entire story.
You should have just done that through the whole
Because you may as well
episode.
be a whale with fucking grass teeth.
so mean.
They have that shit catches the plankton. Don't fucking worry about
It's
it.
like all wormy and stuff. Have you seen plankton?
Yeah, everybody's
Well, they're gross,
fucking
man.
seen plankton.
Super
we
gross.
all
I
say
don't think I've
something?
ever seen plankton.
You drink it if you're just like
Well, you're
in
from
water.
Texas. They don't have plankton in Texas.
Look up
no,
plankton.
never seen plankton.
Maybe down by Mexico.
It's microscopic, and we had mud battles. We go to these like mud pits and like cover ourselves in mud and.
Ew, was it sexy?
No, it was
No,
gross.
it was not sexy. It was Holden covering himself
Yeah,
in
the
mud.
mud was filled with bugs and stuff. I
I
was
just
like,
imagine
yeah.
you like jerking off while girls cover themselves in mud and you're trying to like jerk off in
I
the
went
mud.
to Planet Hollywood.
That is the same. That's exactly what I just said.
Yeah.
God, Holden, you're so ugly.
Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your
And that's the Roundtable of Gentlemen, where we all know your name and we all love you.
and they're always glad you
Jackie Zebrowski, Holden McNeely, Kevin Barnett.